The explosions at the Fukushima nuclear complex in Japan terrified people as far away as San Clemente, California, home to the San Onofre nuclear plant.
Japan is an exact, perfect example of what can happen. We are less than 2 miles away and we're scared.
The 28-year-old plant is just 5 miles from an earthquake fault. Like Fukushima, it has a long history of management problems and safety violations, including faulty diesel generators, falsified firewatch reports, and inoperable emergency batteries.
The thing that was occurring was there was very little oversight.
Mike Mason worked at San Onofre for 30 years, Rick Busnardo for 25. They were in charge of making canisters to store spent nuclear fuel, one of the biggest worries right now at the Japan plant. In 2008, they discovered an employee was welding the canisters incorrectly. Potentially there could be some leak of radiation.
Potentially it could have failed to contain the fuel rod like it was supposed to.
He knew he was doing wrong.
He knew he was doing wrong. And so we immediately identified that to our senior management. And
what did they say?
They weren't real receptive of it.
Mason and Busnardo were so concerned they took their issue to the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. They weren't alone. By 2009, complaints related to safety from San Onofre workers hit 10 times the average for the industry.
These plants are very old.
James Chambers, a 27-year veteran of San Onofre, helped ensure the plant was operating within its safety guidelines. He says management pressured him to stop making complaints.
If the workers at the power plant are afraid to tell the truth, that jeopardizes the health and safety of the public.
Things got so bad here at San Onofre that in March of last year, federal regulators sent an official letter to the plant stating their concern that workers had the perception they could not even raise safety issues without fear of retaliation. Mason and Busnardo retired claiming unfair retaliation. They're currently appealing a Labor Department decision that found no violation of their whistleblower rights. Southern California Edison, the utility that runs the plant, declined to be interviewed, but in a written statement said, "Our highest priority is protecting the health and safety of the public. Employees are encouraged to bring forward safety concerns without fear of retaliation." Is San Onofre safe?
I don't think it's safe as it could be. I think that what makes a plant safe is how a corporation and how management deal with it.
Federal regulators tell CBS News San Onofre is safe and say the plant has made improvements in its management style, but they want to see more, something local residents will be watching very closely. Terry McCarthy, CBS News, San Clemente, California.